Hey, how's it going, guys? Drew here, and today we're going to be talking about Champions Path and if I think it's a good set to invest in. A lot of people ask me, like, do you think Champions Path is going to be something worth holding on to? So let's talk about Champions Path and even give you a little scoop on some things that I've heard through the grapevine as to probably why you went and tried finding some Champions Path stuff at the store and happened to not get any. So let's talk, about the set and kind of just, is it something that's going to be successful in the long run? So I did crack open one Champions Path ETB. I got really lucky, and if you guys didn't see my video on Instagram and also on Twitter, we happened to come across the vendor when he was stocking the shelves for Champions Path. So we were very, very fortunate to grab as much stuff as we could. Really, really awesome dude. He was super nice. It was kind of funny because I was grabbing all the Champions Path stuff off the shelf, and he's just like, "Oh, there goes that. There goes that." And he's like, "Hey, are you into Hidden Fates?" And then he literally like handed me the Hidden Fates like stuff straight from the box, like put it right on the shelf. And he's like, "There's Hidden Fates," and I grabbed that, and we grabbed a bunch of stuff, and it was cool. But anyways, so I happen to get my hands on I think 13 ETBs. I have 10 more coming in from GameStop if those ever get there. I'm still not super convinced about it, but we'll see. So a lot of people are asking, like, should you open these? Should you keep them sealed? And in my opinion, I opened one just for the promo card and to kind of open it for you guys. In my personal opinion, you need to keep these sealed, like this one. Now, why would you keep this sealed? A lot of people are going to ask that question, like, why would you keep the item sealed? Now, if you want to open it, you should open it. Like, it's, you paid the money, you should do whatever you want with it. But if you're trying to invest and be smart in your investment, in my opinion, these are going to go up in price very fast, and they're going to go very high. And the reason being is that Charizard is actually the second most popular Pokemon ever. And the reason for that is because in the first base set, when we grew up, collecting Pokemon cards, the Charizard was like the chase card. It was like the hardest card to get. Everyone wanted the Charizard, and that's kind of where it stems from. Not to mention, Charizard is an amazing, amazing Pokemon. Super cool evolution line. Charmander, and Charmeleon and all that stuff. But why would you keep this, sealed? Well, it's a very good collector's piece. So if you look at the box, it's got the Charizard VMAX on it. Looks super amazing. Has like a really cool like Halloween theme where it's like got the orange and then the black, and it's got, if you look very carefully here, you can see it on there. It's got like all the different energy types and stuff, and it's a very good collector's piece. Now, you got to remember with ETBs, kind of how it works is they do one print run of ETBs, which means they make them, and then they send them out, and then they usually do like a couple of waves of them. So, it'll go out in one wave, and then it'll go out in a second wave. But they usually only do it once. And the reason is because these are kind of for the people who jump in the beginning, and it's more of like a collector's piece. They don't want to print these into the ground because then they kind of lose their collectability. And if you look at the Hidden Fates ETBs right now, which was another holiday set, you got to remember this is a holiday set. So these are actually $50, not $35. The ETBs are usually $35, so they have 2 extra packs in them. And because they're a holiday set, it's always a little bit more expensive. So the Shining Legends ones are starting to creep. Last time I checked, I think they were just over $100. And Shining Legends was like slept on for so long. Shining Legends was such a good set, and you're just now starting to see people scooping it up and getting really, really like, crazy into like buying as much Shining Legends as they can. So the Shining Legends ETBs are going up. And yeah, so Hidden Fates ETBs are $400 about. Hidden Fates though is a little different because it's one of the most popular like sets like ever. So Hidden Fates is definitely like, there's a reason why it's blowing up as much as it is. However, I will say that with Champions Path, it has the Rainbow Rare Charizard, it has the Shiny Charizard. It has the set itself isn't too great. Like, there's not a ton of good cards in it. But for the most part, like, you kind of got to look at, when it comes to investing, like, you got to look at what's in the set and if it's a set that's going to be sought after and popular. Now, right now, Champions Path is incredibly popular, probably one of the most popular sets that we've seen in a very long time. And I think that a lot of that has to do with its with how hard it is to find, and also just the Charizard. So there's the Charizard. You guys can see that there, the Charizard Rainbow VMAX that everyone's super just going nuts over. And then obviously right there you have the shiny Charizard as well. And the set itself really isn't that great. Like, it's not a huge set. There's not like a ton of good Pokemon in this set, but the reason people are kind of going crazy for it is because of those chase cards. Now, the thing is with Champions Path though, like I said, the artwork is phenomenal. You know, the artwork really is so good on this. So, in my opinion, if you were to get any Champions Path ETBs, I would hold on to them. I would throw them, you know, in a protective, like bin or something, and just kind of throw it in the corner of your room and forget about it. So I put out a tweet earlier today, talking about the Flashfire booster box that I ended up opening here on my YouTube channel about 4 years ago. Those Flashfire booster boxes that I bought back then for $100 are going for like $3,200 to $3,500 now. It's absolutely absurd. So, Pokemon sealed product can go up very quickly, and it can go up very high. And Pokemon has a lot of sealed collectors that love collecting sealed products for Pokemon stuff. So, I mean, you guys are seeing the Game Boy games, that are getting graded, that are sealed, going for $20,000-$30,000. It's absolutely just bonkers. So that's basically the set. I kind of just wanted to talk about Champions Path a little bit, and if it's worth kind of investing in it. Personally, like, I opened up like, I want to say like 60 packs, and ended up being more than that. It was around 70 packs because, like I said, I got a lot of the double boxes. We opened that, and we also got like a decent amount of the pin collections as well. We didn't pull either Charizard, and to be honest, we didn't pull a single secret rare out of any of those packs. So the pull rates, from what I've seen, are really inconsistent. I've seen people pull the Charizard immediately. I've seen people open 300, 400, 500 packs and never pull the Charizard. So the pull rates are really random. I don't think Champions Path is going to have super good collectability. I don't think it's going to age super well. I think it will, obviously, because the Charizards are really carrying the set. But if you look at the other, kind of the other cards in the set, they're really nothing special. So, if you're going to open up any Champions Path, I would highly suggest just opening the pin boxes and that kind of thing. And if you get your hands on any ETBs, I would hold on to them. Now, if you get, like, I would wait for the second wave of Champions Path ETBs. If you can't get your hands on it, I would honestly go on eBay or try to find, somewhere online that's selling them, and literally just, pay the $100 or whatever they're going for, because I promise you, over time, they're going to go up in value. I mean, again, that's all speculation. I can't prove that, but I just don't ever see those going down with such a cool promo card. Anyway, so I also want to let you know that apparently a lot of Walmarts and Targets are doing some really sketchy stuff when it comes to Champions Path. Apparently, the employees are kind of putting them in the back of the store and then selling them, one per customer. You have to actually go and ask them about it. They're actually not supposed to be doing that, because if you know how, like, Pokemon distribution works, it goes through the vendor. I've actually just recently learned this, which is kind of crazy. I don't know how I didn't know this. Mainly just because I don't really go to stores that often to try to, like, buy them out or whatever. I usually get my stuff online or through, a couple hookups that I have. But apparently, like, they're doing that, and they're not supposed to do that. I had somebody who's a friend and a part of the community said that his sister went to go buy the Champions Path double pin collection or promo collection, and they actually took them away from her and said that they weren't for sale anymore. So I'm assuming, like, because there's been a lot of shady stuff going on with, like, Walmart employees and Target employees, like, hiding Champions Path stuff in the store somewhere and then buying it on their off shift. Super weird stuff going on there. But yeah, anyways, hopefully people can start getting their hands on the ETBs soon. because like I said, I think these are going to have really great collectible value, and they're definitely worth picking up to hold on to. Now, what I will say is I think it's worth, and we're going to open up some Sword and Shield base, by the way, just to reward you guys for hanging out. But anyways, yeah, so if they are doing that, like, it's kind of messed up. I don't think it's technically illegal. But yeah, it's really, really unfortunate that they would do something like that. Pokemon just needs to print enough of something. If they just print enough of it, you know, it wouldn't be an issue. But anyways, so this is Sword and Shield base. The card you want to pull from this is the Marnie. Marnie is a very, very good card. And she goes for about 200 to 200. I think it's actually closer to 300 in the PSA 10. So it'd be really cool if we could pull that. We got a Snorlax. And we're actually opening a booster box of this exact set. You want to go for the Marnie, you want to go for the Rainbow Rare Marnie, you want to go for the Snorlax VMAX is a really cool card. You guys can get more information about that in the description. If you guys don't know, every Wednesday and every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern time, we open up packs. So basically, you guys come in, you buy the packs, we open it, and then you know, I sleeve everything up, make it all nice and pretty for you guys, and then we send it out. So if you want more information about that, you can just go to the Discord in the description, or you can always just hit me up on Twitter at LikeButter9, and I'll kind of just, you know, work you through the process on how to get involved in that. Best thing is honestly to go into the Discord, though. The Discord is like the perfect spot to get as much info as you possibly can. So I think as of right now, as I'm making this video, I think there's only 5 of 36 packs sold, so there's still 31 packs available for that box break. But I will also have loose packs available as well that you guys can go in and grab during the stream. So that's cool. Hopefully we get something. We haven't gotten really anything from these pulls. Snom, Mawile, Goldeen, Diglett, Rookie. Wow. Okay, so we haven't actually pulled anything out of these packs. These packs can be very brutal. But the good thing about booster boxes is they have kind of a guaranteed amount of pulls, whereas these are from the 2-pack blisters. And the 2-pack blisters, you really just don't know what to expect. Like, you could get really good RNG, you could get really bad RNG, because each individual pack has, you know, it has random RNG. It's not like a booster box where there's like guaranteed hits. So, yeah, we're going to be opening that. I also have, I think I have a couple of Breakpoint packs. Got a Toxicroak Hollow. I have a couple of Breakpoint packs, and we can definitely crack open another box of Darkness Ablaze. Dude, Darkness Ablaze is so popular. It's a really good set. And another thing is Vivid Voltage comes out in like a month and a half or 2. I think it's about 2 months now, actually. Maybe a little less than 2 months. I'm really excited for that because we're actually doing a deal where if you pre-order an entire box from us, we're doing it for very cheap. It's going to come out to be less than like $3 a pack, which is going to be very cool. And we're actually going to get Vivid Voltage 3 days before release. So we're going to be breaking Vivid Voltage 3 days before it actually comes out, which is going to be super cool. So people are actually probably going to be able to get their cards before the set's even, you know, out, which is going to be nuts. Sachino and a Rillaboom. So nothing too crazy out of those packs. Those packs are actually really cold. You know what? We got 2 more packs. All right, just because you guys have been so supportive lately, and you guys have just been, you know, every single, you know, stream that we do on Wednesdays and Saturdays, we end up just completely almost selling out of all of our packs. We have a stack of Cosmic Eclipse here. Cosmic Eclipse is honestly, in my opinion, one of the most underrated sets that has ever been made in Pokemon, because it's a huge set. It's one of the biggest sets they've ever done, and they also have some very unique cards in there. They got like the full art, you know, the full art trainers, and they also have like the Reshiram, or not the Reshiram, the Charizard and Braxton, the Blastoise and Piplup, and the Venusaur and Snivy as well, and they all come in Rainbow Rare form. And that is just such a good set, in my opinion. Like, it's super slept on right now. And this kind of happens a lot with Pokemon, where, you know, a lot of people will kind of sleep on a set, and then over time, you know, people will start to realize like, wow, actually that set is really good. And then it just spikes up in price in like a day or two. And I think Cosmic Eclipse has already spiked recently. The booster boxes, at least. I think they went from something like $100 for a booster box all the way up to, I think they were up to like 160, 170 last time I checked. So that's pretty good growth for a modern set. It's Cosmic Eclipse is just barely a year old, I think, at this point. All right, Baltoy, Chincho. So yeah, make sure you guys join the Discord if you're ever interested in buying packs, okay? Oh, nice. I thought it was the Marnie though. Oh. All right, we'll take you, Professor's research. We went for the cute Marnie and we got the grandma. That's okay. At least we got something out of those packs. We did get the Cinderace too, which is actually a reverse rare, so that's cool. But when I saw that it was a full art, I really thought that was the Marnie. Well, hopefully one of you guys pull the Marnie on Wednesday. So thank you guys for watching. That was kind of my opinions on Champions Path. Just to make a long story short, I would keep the ETBs sealed. They're definitely going to, in my opinion, spike pretty heavily over the next year or two when they become a lot harder to find. And as far as opening Champions Path, I would stick to the pin collections and like the double boxes and all that stuff if you're gonna open it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Be sure to hit that like button and also be sure to drop a comment if you have anything to add to anything I said today. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. All right, take care, everybody.